Michelle Gielan is a positive psychology researcher at UPenn and the author of Broadcasting Happiness, the science of igniting and sustaining positive change.
World-renowned happiness researchers Sean Achor and Michelle Gielan
are carving out new territory in the latest science on how positive thinking can literally change the trajectory of our lives.
Michelle Gielan, everybody, make sure you pick up her book, Broadcasting Happiness.
There are two sources of information that are way more influential over your health and happiness than wherever you get your news. It's what you say to yourself and what you say to other people, especially in the face of challenges. And even more importantly, we're all broadcasters. In a study that I did with Ariana Huffington recently, we found that just 3 minutes of negative news in the morning can increase your chances of having a bad day by 27%. And that's as reported 6 to 8 hours later. So it's kind of like with breakfast, instead of taking a vitamin, you're taking a poison pill, you're still feeling the effects as you're cooking dinner that night. He said, well, so I gave this talk at this company on the power of optimism. The CEO was totally into the research and said, I would love to more deeply embed this in my organization. Could I give you a ride to the airport so we can talk about it? Sean was like, yeah, sure, that's great, fantastic. Gets in the guy's really nice car, clicks on his seatbelt. The guy gets in, doesn't put on his seatbelt. So Sean, I mentioned, really funny, right? Thinks he's making a joke, turns to the guy and says, oh, so you don't wear seatbelts? The guy's like, no, man, I'm an optimist. Rational optimism. It's taking a realistic assessment of the present moment while maintaining the belief that our behavior matters. When we do this on an organization-wide level, it's good for the business as well. They infuse positive psychology into everything they did, and then we track them over time. 18 months later, we found that their new insurance application rate went up by 237%, and their gross revenues went up by 50%. And for them, that was $300 million. I'm often asked, who's more powerful? Is it the positive person or the negative person? I've scoured the research. It's actually, it's not the most positive person. But it's not the most negative person either. It's the person who's most expressive of their mindset. The more that we are expressive of our positive mindset and talk about the good stuff that's happening in our world, the more that we give license to other people to do the same. I had the opportunity to develop a positivity program for Walmart. This floor associate walks up to me and she says, you're a happiness researcher? I'm the happiest woman in the world. You should study me. So I said, okay, tell me your story. She said, I didn't get married until later in life because I hadn't met anyone special until then, and I meet this guy, he's just amazing. We get married, we're blissfully happy. And then about 6 months into our marriage, my mom, whom I was really close with, dies suddenly of health complications. My husband was there for me. He was like a rock. He just was such a support system through the grieving process. And then just about 6 months later, he gets killed in a car accident. She said, no. The reason why I feel like I have the right to call myself the happiest woman in the world is that after a period of time of grieving his death, one morning I woke up and I realized I have a choice. I have a choice every single day in how I wake up, in how I show up to work. And can I make the choice towards happiness every last day of my life? No, but every time I can, I'm gonna do it. You know what her power lead is? It's a great day. How are you doing? She doesn't even let you get in there and mess things up. You are a broadcaster. You are an agent of change. You have that opportunity every single day. And every time we make that choice, we strengthen our mindset and help tip this world away from the stress and negativity that we see on the news to a world in which we believe our behavior matters, and together we can overcome any challenge that comes in our way. Thank you so much. Thank you.